Hey now, they might be all-stars. Looking at the all-star guards for the East, a travesty on the part of the fans. We're going in order. John Wall at the top, Dwayne Wade. Somebody please stop voting for him. Kyrie Irving's not the player he has been in the past. Fourth and fifth, Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler. Two of the, I'll go ahead and say it. After John Wall, they are the two best guards in the conference. Are the fans doing a disservice to the real all-star starters? Elvis, Elias, Dan, let me know. Because, I mean, look at Kobe Bryant, my favorite player. He's the starting two guard in the West.
I've always felt that the fans have done an injustice to guys that deserve to be an all-star in certain seasons. I mean, It's always been that because Yao Ming, I think, one season played 13 games, got injured, and then was still the lead vote getter. And I mean, I just think that's wrong.
Okay. I've had a problem with this. Every year you watch the Hangout around this time, you're going to see this argument. Elias, would you be open to players voting for the starters? Because that's one of the little ideas me and Sweets came up with that we think would work.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah?
I think I would be. I think they would at least be more fair and get the right guys in at the starting spots and in general as a roster.
Okay, Dan?
It's called the All-Star Game.
Yes, not the Fan-Star Game.
The MVP game.
Okay, fine.
Not the best players game. It is.
But isn't that kind of
They
part
do
and parcel?
the All-NBA team to recognize the best players at the end of the year. This game is set up for fans. The money is made off of fans. If this is what fans are voting, then that's what goes in there. The players can go online. They can tweet out who they want to vote for the All-Star Game. Look, I think it should be the top three in the East. I don't know what the order is, but it's Lowry, Wall, and Butler. It is what it is. Irving and Wade, give me a break. But it is what it is. They're more popular, they're more famous right now, and they're getting the votes. It is what it is.
So you're not a fan of addressing the situation? Because, I mean, I was brainstorming ideas to help this thing out. You watch Kobe Bryant, maybe there could be a legacy all-star. Because that's what he's basically getting in on the strength.
Fine.
Well,
I voted for Kobe.
I was gonna say, is he really getting in on a legacy vote? You really think so?
So you think he's a current all-star right now, not playing? You just talked about Yao Ming playing 13
He's still got the
games.
best-selling jersey.
But wait,
in
hold
the
on.
league,
Yeah,
man.
hold on. Wait. Let me roast him. Let me get at him right now. You just said Yao Ming played 13 games.
Kobe's played more than 13 games, and we're not even at the All-Star break yet.
But he's not okay.
And he's putting up numbers.
Klay Thompson's playing every game and balling out.
Yes, I absolutely
At a higher
agree.
level.
And the coaches can select him to be in there as a sub. These are just the top 5 on each team. There's still room for 9 or 10 other players, or 7 or 8 other players. This is for stars. It's not a recognition of who the best players are.
He's kind of swayed me on that alone, that, you know what, this is about the stars. And as much as, you're right, as much as I don't like the fact that Kyrie Irving may start in the All-Star game because his play doesn't warrant it, you know what? He's on one of the most famous teams in the NBA. You know, the kids love him. He's got a new signature shoe. You know what? They're going to have him in there.
All right, we know what now, right? I got to thank you guys for coming out. That pretty much wraps up today's episode. I got to apologize to Elias for jacking his name up all episode. Thank you so much. But listen, time for the parting shot. This is usually where I go off on some subject that's important to me, and none more important than this one. When I was 13 years old, I got DirecTV, and I got the pleasure of having ESPN in my living room. A young man by the name of Stuart Scott wore really nice boxy suits, and he spit slang saying things like booyah, in your face, don't hate the player, hate the game. And at that point in my life, I was looking for what was my calling, and I saw Stuart Scott do that, and I said, guess what? That's me. One day I want to be on TV, and I'll be talking about sports, and I'm going to be inspiring people to do more, to live their dream, to do what they want, and that is what Stuart Scott provided for me, and that is why I'm out here doing this. So I want to say a huge rest in peace to my hero, one of the most important men in the sporting industry to ever do it, Mr. Stuart Scott. We out.